Boxers are unique. So Manny Pacquiao was a great champion, was great for boxing. His career is legendary. Naoya Inoue career is even more legendary.
At a recent press conference in Tokyo, Japanese boxing superstar Naoya Inoue sent a firm warning to his upcoming opponent Kim Jae-yun ahead of their much-anticipated showdown. Renowned for his explosive knockout power and surgical precision in the ring, Inoue made it clear that he is fully focused on defending his titles and refuses to underestimate his challenger. While acknowledging his respect for Kim as a competitor, Inoue emphasized his determination to reinforce his status as one of the world's premier pound-for-pound fighters. His message was unmistakable. He is ready to put on a dominant performance that will erase any doubts and solidify his legacy once again.
ありがとうございました。井上尚弥選手、そしてキム・イェジェン選手、お二方ありがとうございました。
The upcoming clash between Naoya Inoue and Ye Joon Kim is generating major excitement in the boxing world. Inoue, celebrated for his relentless aggression and devastating knockout power, is focused on extending his remarkable record and further cementing his place among the sport's pound-for-pound delights. Meanwhile, Kim is entering the fight with a hunger to defy expectations and pull off a shocking upset. For Inoue, the path to victory lies in setting an intense pace from the opening bell, unleashing crisp combinations, and capitalizing on any defensive lapses to secure yet another stoppage. Kim, however, must stand firm, utilize his powerful jab to disrupt Inoue's rhythm, and resist the pressure of the high-stakes moment inside the electrifying Araki Arena. With both fighters eager to make a statement, this showdown promises to deliver fireworks.
Hi there, welcome to Boxing Media Hub. So the replacement for Sam Goodman to face Naoya Inoue has been named as Ye Joon Kim. Don't know much about the fella, but he replaces Goodman on the 24th of January from the Ariake in Tokyo, Japan. Who wins and how?
Set to take place on January 24, 2025 at the Araki Arena in Tokyo, Japan, the highly anticipated showdown will see Naoya Monster Inoue put his undisputed super bantamweight titles on the line. Holding the IBF, WBA, WBC, and WBO belts, Inoue enters the ring with an astonishing record of 28 wins, 25 coming by way of knockout, solidifying his reputation as one of the most feared punchers in boxing. Originally slated to face Sam Goodman, Inoue now faces late replacement Ye Joon Kim, who steps in with a record of 21-2, including 13 knockouts. Despite being the heavy underdog Kim, they've named the troublemaker.
Inoue is taking on Ye Joon Kim, and Inoue is a sizable favorite. Kim is taking this fight on 8 or 9, maybe 10 days notice, very short notice. He's won 2 straight. He lost a fight prior in his US debut. On paper, this stylistically looks like just a squash match for Inoue, but the cynic in me says these are the fights you got to be careful about, because when you start looking ahead in boxing, weird things can happen. Inoue is one of the 10 best fighters in the world, so you'd assume that wouldn't happen. But he's in his 30s in the lower weights, so weird stuff happens. Still, that being said, I'd be very surprised if he lost.
Is confident he can shake up the division. He believes his power, technical skills, and international experience could provide the ingredients for a stunning upset. While Inoue looks to add another brutal knockout to his growing highlight reel, Kim hopes to seize his moment and shock the world. With both fighters eager to make a statement, fans can expect a high-stakes battle that promises fireworks.
Goodman was injured with the left eye, and I think there was an occurrence of that injury, and that's why the fight is not happening. Now, Inoue's camp to actually pursue the fight, because the announcement of the postponement or the cancellation of the fight came, I think, within the month of the fight. The fight is due to happen January 24, and Kim was just identified, I think, less than a month. So it was really very brave of Kim to accept this fight. But at the same time, I understand this is a big opportunity that a lot of boxers wanted, So a real fight. Does this guy, Kim, or Ye Joon Kim, have a chance against Naoya Inoue? Now, let me give you a perspective first before we go on to details on what I think Kim should do and what is the chance, and of course my personal opinion about it.
Boxing fans worldwide are eagerly anticipating what promises to be an electrifying showdown. Naoya Inoue has cemented his status as a dominant force in the super bantamweight division, combining devastating knockout power with razor-sharp technique and an elite ring IQ. His path of destruction has left little doubt about his prowess, making him one of the most feared fighters in the sport. Stepping up as a last-minute replacement for the injured Sam Goodman, Ye Joon Kim is entering the bout with something to prove. Despite the short notice, Kim is no pushover. His blend of speed, agility, and punching power has earned him respect in the boxing community. Determined to seize this golden opportunity, Kim refuses to be overlooked. With everything on the line, he aims to defy the odds and shake up the division with a career-defining performance.
Finisher. I think he's the best finisher in boxing. He's Joe Louis, he's Mike Tyson, he's Jack Dempsey. Three of the greatest finishers in the history of the sport. He's
The highly anticipated fight is set to take place at the iconic Araki Arena in Tokyo, Japan, a venue known for hosting some of the sport's most thrilling battles. With a packed arena and fans tuning in from around the globe, the atmosphere is expected to be nothing short of electric. Fighting on home soil, Naoya Inoue will have the backing of an adoring crowd, while Ye Joon Kim will be looking to silence the skeptics and carve his name into boxing history with a stunning upset. Inoue's rise to the top has been nothing less than extraordinary. Born in Kanagawa, Japan, he was introduced to boxing at a young age under the guidance of his father and trainer Shingo Inoue. His amateur career showcased his immense potential, and he wasted no time making an impact in the professional ranks, capturing his first world title in just his sixth pro fight. Since then, Inoue has continued his relentless ascent, unifying championships, moving up in weight classes, and cementing his status as one of the most feared fighters in the sport today.
Undisputed. Why is he staying at 122? Why is he fighting this guy? The thing is, though, he's coming up from, 115?
He started at 108.
108. This guy was tiny. Going up 126, that's another division. It's going to be his 5th, 6th division. I think that's why he's taking it a bit slow.
Of course, people are pushing him for 126, and I think at 126 we will see Inoue struggle a bit more, especially if you've been jumping so many weight classes throughout your career. Inoue may receive his first.
One of Naoya Inoue's most unforgettable performances came during the World Boxing Super Series Bantamweight tournament, where he faced some of the toughest competition in the division. The pinnacle of that journey was the final against Filipino boxing legend Nolito Donaire, a fight that would later be crowned the 2019 Fight of the Year.
out of the fact that I put Inoue on my pound-for-pound list, I don't know, 3 years ago. Whatever it was. I don't even know how long.
That's true.
And no one...
You've been on him before I even knew who he was.
Control right from the start. He made Fulton... Fulton's a defensive fighter, a good counter-puncher. He made him concentrate more on defense and surviving than Fulton really wanted to early. He set the... Again... He set the course of the fight, the mentality of the fight, the theme of the fight, right from the start. And had him thinking of surviving more than he wanted to think of surviving, he being Fulton. I'm not saying Fulton wasn't trying to win. He was. He's a confident, very proud fighter. And he's very strong mentally, too. I'm saying that he never fully got a chance to get into a gear that he'd have liked to, where he could have got.
Despite suffering a fractured orbital bone early in the bout, Inoue displayed incredible resilience, fighting through adversity to secure a hard-fought, unanimous decision victory. Inoue's decision to focus on the featherweight division stems from a deep understanding of his own physical capabilities. Competing at this weight allows him to maximize his speed, power, and endurance, key elements that define his dominant fighting style. His explosive punching power has become a signature trait, enabling him to dismantle opponents with a combination of blistering speed and devastating force. Unlike many fighters who chase bigger names in higher weight classes for financial gain, Inoue remains dedicated to perfecting his craft within his division. His goal is not just to win, but to achieve mastery, refining his technique and sharpening his skills to maintain absolute dominance.
For this, you can call it atomweight class. He's pretty tall for this weight class. I don't know how he shreds so many pounds. This guy's so light, so quick on the feet. He was better than Joseph Somobong, Yuri Kanaya, lost to Jay Camparo, and a fight that goes into deep waters. Though I believe Goki is going to edge him out because of better cardio. I give advantage to Goki, but I'm saying...
This disciplined approach speaks volumes about his unwavering commitment to greatness. One built on precision, intensity, and an unrelenting pursuit of excellence. puts Naoya Inoue's triumph over Stephen Fulton marked a defining moment in his illustrious career.
Tested fight than it was. And listen, I'm not dissing Fulton. He was just blown away by a person whom I now consider. I was wavering a little bit, you know, but I now consider after having watched that in its entirety, you're looking at a generational talent.
Yeah.
And Fulton is still a good fighter. I don't want people to start shredding him and throwing him under the bus. No, he's still a good champion. Well, ex-champion now. He's still a very good fighter who can come again. It's just that yesterday, man, he was in the presence of greatness.
Further cementing his reputation as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. The highly anticipated showdown took place on July 25, 2023 at the Iraqi Arena in Tokyo, Japan.
It gets knocked down in the first round. And I said, whoa. But he kept it together. It was like he was surviving, fighting back, and being defensive, like simultaneously, which I thought was very impressive. You get a mixture of, it's usually like one of the three. You got somebody who's trying to hold on and hang on and move, or you get somebody who don't know better and just trying to fight back. You know what I mean? Or, you know, you get the guy who's just straight defense and, you know, let me get through this round. He seemed to do a little bit of all three, which I thought was very impressive. And, you know, understanding Neri to have he came into the game in the U.S. when he debuted out here. He came in out here having known to have some crazy power. You know, so when that first punch lands, I'm like...
Where Inoue delivered a masterful performance to capture the WBC and WBO super bantamweight titles.